Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Without you guys this channel wouldn't be going, it wouldn't be possible, and I'd just be building in a shed on my own. So thank you very much. As you can see on the bench I have the Eduard limited edition 148, the bloody 100th 1943 B-17. Absolutely awesome, beautiful box art that is. It really is lovely. Love it to bits. On the side of the box you see there's the bloody 100th. There's 7 different nose arts on it. There's the picture from the top. On the side there's a little bit of information, little tiny bit of information about the B-17. Then you've got the item number 11183. On the other side of the box there's the box art picture, the 100th Bomb Group logo badge, and a little bit of information about what you can expect in the box. And there's 3 side views, different versions on the other end. The box itself is chocker, absolutely chock-a-block, massive clear sprue, which you'll see a bit better in a bit. There's 2 more clear sprues, so we've got 3 clear. There's the 2 sides of the fuselage, 2 wings, had to check then. They're sort of put together, but I would think that they do come apart. So you've got the 2 wings, then there's another 2, 4, 6 larger sprues, 4 smaller ones, 3 or 4 smaller ones, different nose sections, cheek sections, sorry, different nose clear parts. And you've got another bag with the resin or 3D printed turbochargers there. So then you get in the bottom of the box, you've got the instructions and the decals. So let's see. I think there's some photo-etch in there as well, so I'm a bit reluctant to take these out, but they do the bags do reseal, so I will for you guys to have a look at. Let's kind of bring you in a bit if I can. This is what the cheek sections look like. There's 2 nose sections there, one with a hole at the top and one's filled in with a machine gun hole. 2 more cheek sections. I would assume that these are depending on the variant that you are, or the plane that you decide you want to build. There's a top section of the nose in front of the pilot and co-pilot's position, I would say. There's a bit of a control panel there in clear. Some ball windows or semicircular dome windows. Even got, by the looks of it, a couple of clear machine guns. And then you've got a machine gun, the machine gun mount there in clear. Which is a bit unusual, shall we say, but looks really nice. Plastic looks good, the clear looks good. Obviously the cheek sections, they're a little bit frosted, but they're going to be painted anyway, so that doesn't matter. Where's the opening? There it is. Oh, it does feel good to be back out in the shed. These are all windows. Fuselage side windows. Nose windows. That window there, that's part of the upper surface, the upper part of the fuselage on the back, on its back, if you like. And there's some small windows, machine guns. Then obviously we have the cockpit window, glass, the two sides of the ball turret, different turret mounts. There's the centre section of the ball turret. One half is clear and the other half will be plastic. These two parts here go on, I would think, go on the centre part of these two parts of the ball turret, and there's various other windows. But the rivet detail around the windows, you can see, looks really nice. And the glass, the clear, it's not glass obviously, but the clear parts are really nice. Really crisp, really see-through. Now can I get this back in the bag? The problem I always have. And these are stuck down with some sort of tape as well. Some nice ejector pin gates, or ejector gates, or whatever, however you want to put it on this. Obviously, as you see, these aren't guns. Nice rib detail on the interior. You have to excuse me doing these box reviews as well. It's just too cold at the moment, and the weather's so changeable, so I can't actually get the airbrush going or anything at the moment. It's unreal. but I've taken the opportunity, even though it is cold and I know the heat is on, just to come out in the shed and do these do a box review. See, lovely crisp rivet lines, yeah, lines of rivet lines, yeah, and panel lines. The panel lines are fairly deep as well, so they'll be easily picked out when you come to do the washes and weathering, which is really nice. It's going to be a lot of cleanup here though with these, all around the tail, the back end, but it does look really nice. Looks really, really nice. Very crisp. I think out of the way. Try not to stick it to everything. The other, obviously the other fuselage half will be exactly the same. We have the two massive wings, so even though it's the 1/48 scale, that has some lovely rivet detail on that. Look at that. They've really gone to town on the detail on this. Obviously you'll be able to have flaps up or down. Try and keep my sausages out of the way. And on the upper surface of the wing, absolutely beautiful detail. Beautiful. Obviously they do come apart, but it looks like they've got quite a good system there for putting them together. And even just fitted like that, there's hardly a seam line, and it fits so well. Absolutely beautiful. Obviously the other wing's going to be exactly the same, so I won't bore you with that. Let's do these smaller bags. I don't think I really need to empty all of those out. I don't know what those two bits are yet. I'm sure we'll find out. There's a lovely detail. Looks Awesome. Beautiful. And there's obviously got two of those. There will be two of those, and then you've got two of those as well. Absolutely brilliant. B-17 is, as you may know, my favourite World War II bomber, closely followed by the Lancaster, I might add. What do we have here? It's like getting these things out of the bag, just getting them back in, that's the pain in the butt. That would be the rear machine gun cover on the back of the aircraft. Don't know what the other parts are. This part, well, that part there will be the actual aiming sight for the machine gun. That all looks really nice. Even the canvas around the outside there, it looks awesome. I think this may be the rear of the aircraft to make up the tail gunner position, but I'm not 100% sure, obviously. I would say that the two machine guns go through those holes, and there's two locators there, so I think that might be the case. Munitions bags maybe there, but it does look good, really detailed. And again, we've got the machine gun mount for the nose. There's another one here. I think it depends on which again, which version you do. But it all looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. Extremely crisp, extremely detailed. I can't wait to get into it. Don't normally cut bags open to show the clear parts, but you got a pair of glasses. Not really. Two different nose sections. The one with the two machine guns in the nose, which I showed just now, the mount for it. Then you've got another one with a hole in the top for a machine gun emplacement, again, which I showed just now. So there's your two. Well, that's two versions. Then we have the clear part for the tail gunner, which you might be able to see the rivet detail and everything in. Really nice and clear. Then there's two side doors or side windows on the fuselage. You can see all the rivet detail around that as well. It looks really good. So you can have the windows shut basically, but still have the machine guns poking out. Obviously most of them they didn't have the windows in them anyway, so you probably wouldn't build it with them in. That all looks really, really nice. Got the nose cheek section. Lovely panel line and rivet detail. Again with these ejector pin gates. Those ones can just come off. A little bit of clean up there to do, but and inside some lovely rib detail. I'm going to go to town on this, I really am. There's two of those. There's some clean up to do there, look. Then they've been cut off here, there, and where am I going? There. They haven't been cut off very well. They're left for you to do. And it's the same on the other one, there and there. So that's alright, it's not a big issue. It's not a homeless magazine. But that will go together quite nicely, I think. There's clean up to do on both edges, top and bottom. So can't actually put that together to see how well it fits. But you get the idea. Quite nice once all the detail and everything's in there, the guns and everything. So that's in that. Then we have two tail halves, which will go together like so, for the tail gunner. No real detail. There are some panel lines on there and some rivet detail. Again, very crisp. And looks very, very nice. Just going to put them back in that way because it's easier, and I'm lazy. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Put them back. Put them in there. Oh, this one. The upper part of the fuselage. Interior looks like the bombardier's position. Parts of the ball turret, bomb bay, fuselage. So here we go. 2 bulkheads. One behind the cockpit and one behind the navigator's position. Is it? No? The bomb bay. You've got the cockpit, instrument, the power levers for the engines go here. Obviously you've got the seats, the yokes and everything go there. Oxygen tanks, the bomb bay where you the bomb racks, part of the ball turret, another part of the ball turret I would think, ammo boxes for the 50 caliber machine guns, bombers instrument panel, maybe that part as well, parts for the ball turret. I think that might be a desk part. You've got the upper part of the fuselage which goes down the spine, obviously with the cockpit. Don't know what that bit is yet. But it all looks very nice. I mean, look at the detail on that. Looks really good. The bomb racks, the oxygen tanks, which will be yellow. There's an instrument panel there. It all looks really, really nice. I'm loving the detail. I'm loving it. Then we've got the horizontal stabilizers with some nice, again, nice panel lines and rivet detail on them. Bomb bay doors, the pilot and co-pilot seat, and there's the seats to go on them. Bomb rack, and I think that, I don't know, that might be the centre walkway. I think those are parts of the bomb bay, the racking system. All very, very nice. Just what you would expect from Eduard, to be honest. I don't think I've actually built an Eduard kit. I've only used their Photo-etch sets. So this will be an interesting build. We have the instrument panel for the cockpit. Navigator and bombardier's position. Instrument panel, machine gun case, 2 machine guns there, navigator's seat, more instrument panel, more ammunition cases, and the ammunition boxes to attach to the side of the machine guns, maybe. I think they might be ammunition boxes. And a few other parts. Looks really nice. Look at them beauties. Propellers and the cowlings. Not a lot to be said for those really. They do have some rivet and panel line detail on them. I don't know if I can show you. Might be able to see it, you might not, I don't know. But it does look really nice. Then the last sprue bag, 2 sprues. My seat's slowly shrinking. Bit come off of that bag, never mind. Excuse me a sec, I just have to try and lift up my seat. Shrunken, making my legs and arms ache. Right, as you can see, loads of machine gun halves. Well, might not even be halves actually. Might be full ones. There, turbochargers. Obviously got the bombs there. The 2 yokes. Captain and co-pilot. 2 seats. Nice to see the proper seat legs, if you like, as well. Tail wheel. It's a belly door for getting in and out, or the side door. The engines look, I think the engines could be better. The cylinders don't look all that detailed. Might have to look into getting an upgrade set for that. Then you've got the flared cowlings section, door, some more machine gun ammunition cases. That will be the rear wheel, this part. Then you've got the machine gun barrels, another instrument panel, excuse me, a couple of antennas, pitot tubes. All looks really, really nice. I don't know if you can see what I mean, but there's not a hell of a lot of detail in there, especially on the cylinder heads. I think that's what they are anyway. So I think it could be a bit better. You've got more fuselage. This is parts for the underside of the engines. More engine or wheel bay parts. Got the wheels in halves with the pressure sag bits. Flaps or ailerons. Gear legs look quite strong, quite sturdy. I don't think there'll be any problems with those. And then you've got the turbochargers, which won't be used because the detail's okay on them, but obviously the bits that I showed you earlier, they're even better. So yeah, I'll be using those. So that's all the sprues. Then we have Photo-etch set for a little bit more detail around the engines. Bit of armour plate. There's some crosshairs for the machine guns. Some more there. Then you've got the seat belts and the instrument panel. More seat belts. And some more instruments and things. Levers and bits. So that'll all look really nice. That's really good. Let's turn that around so. And then you've got that side. Also, I'll save that for in a minute. We have masking sets. I don't know if you'll be able to see at all because of the cellophane, but there you go. They are all marked out, so for all the clear glass. So that's really nice, really good. Oh, two instruction books. Let's leave them for a sec. Massive. Size. Look. One. If I spread my fingers out as far as I can go, I'm looking at two, really nearly four. My hands big. I won't take these out, guys. There's instrument panel, cockpit details, maybe bombs, yellow lines for around the bombs, some other ones down the bottom here, and obviously your stars and bars and the letters. Then there's two here. Actually, I'll take the smaller one out of here just so I can show you. Just so I can show you the bigger one underneath in its entirety. Right, so at the top, up here, it's Piccadilly Lily. The next one is Rosie's Riveters, which is possibly the one that I will do. This one is Horny, the third one down. Fourth one is Sunny 2. This one's Alice from Dallas. Then you've got Hard Luck. This one's Skipper. Then you've got a load of, you've got the is it deal strips? No step and the propeller symbols to go, well, decals to go on the propellers, US Air Corps to go on the seats, I would think. All looks really, really nice. And then on this one, you've got mugwump, which is there. Got 9 little yanks and a jerk. Miss My Lovin' there, and the bottom one is So Like in Horn, or something like that anyway. But the decals do look really nice. They don't look thick at all. Just hopefully they're not too thin that they break as soon as you get them out of the water or whatever, and start to try to apply them. But there's loads. Then we got a lovely book of instructions, and a lovely book of instructions sheet bonus book. So we go through the normal book first. Nice, lot of detail about missions and things. Oh, that would make a nice diorama. That one there. Propeller in the foreground. B-17, basically right up against a tree. Couple of vehicles there. Looks really nice. Right, that's another possibility. Just a snapping, that one. More information, more details of attacks and missions. And then on the 5th page we go into the sprue review, and also gives you the colours to do, and your paint colours for Mr. Colour and Aqueous. There's your symbols call out for things you will find as you go through. Got the resin parts, Photo-etch parts, and your masks, of which there's 4 of them, 4 mask sets. So very nice. Then, as always with any aircraft kit, start straight in the cockpit. Put in the belts, seat belts together and into the seat. Seat belts into the seat, then the seats onto their legs with the yokes and or the control columns if you like. Then you've got the levers and everything going into the controls on the floor of the fuselage. And you've got the sides of the fuselage going together, or the sides of the cockpit should I say, with the oxygen tanks right behind the pilot and the co-pilot seat. Then it's onto the bomb bay. Fitting the bulkhead to the rear of the cockpit and the front of the bomb bay racking. And it gives you some call outs, and if you're having the bomb bay doors shut, then you cut these two bits off. A couple of decals to put on there as I knock everything over, which, as you know, is just what I do. Then we've got the navigator and bombardier's station to go in. No, it's the radio operator's station there. Sides of the bomb bay, the roof of the bomb bay. If you're having the bomb doors closed, you can cut those off again. Detail to the radio operator section. Amazing. Don't hear the next door neighbour at all, but as soon as I come out, they have to come out and start drilling or sawing or something or other. Unbelievable. Then we've got the ball turret makeup here, the instrument panel with the instruments to go on the front, and all the photo-etch parts there to make up the instrument panel. There's even a few parts to go on the back of the instrument panel. Then we've got the fuselage waist guns, machine gun makeup. Then you've got window to go in there, and then you can choose window or however you want to do it there. There's different makeups here for the machine guns. There's a part to cut away here, this red section. This one I think is the clear one because it's the Eduard part, I guess. So you've got C, you've got markings for A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I and J. The U15 part, which is this part, is only for D, E, F, G, H, I and J. So you need to keep an eye on things as you do them. Fuselage half goes on. There's the door just behind the wing, or behind the window, is it? Don't know. Oh, excuse me. The tail wheel makeup and fitting, and then you've got the walkway from the rear to the ball turret. Machine guns going in the other side, and the makeup exactly the same. Then you've got, again, keeping an eye out on which one you're building. You've got the parts of the door and the window, and different machine guns to go there. Then you've got the other half of the fuselage going together. Then the tail gunner section going into the rear of the fuselage there. This is the makeup for that. His little seat belts. Then you've got the tail halves going in. The clear glass going on. And the sighting system for his gun, for his machine guns. The machine gun makeup, or how to put it together. Then you've got the upper part of the fuselage, the top part including the cockpit glass, this section with the machine gun to go in, if you want to put one in there, that is. Then you've got the cockpit glass and roof, and the roof glass to go in there. And if you're not having a machine gun, then you can put in the clear part for that, or you can have the machine gun underneath so you can still see it, but it just won't be there, it just won't be sticking out. Then we have the cheeks, the cheek halves, 4 different makeups, 4 different versions. So obviously you need to decide which one you're having, which way you're going to have it. So a little bit of research on whichever plane you're going to be trying to replicate. Got a seat with seat belts on, and all the 2 chairs, table, ammunition boxes, and the bomb sight to go there. Shows you the makeup of it in the bottom corner, how it should look. This is a couple of decals for the instrument panel for the bombardier, and there's a hole to drill there. Then we've got the cheek halves and the top, if you're going that way. For whichever version you're doing, there is different things to do. So again, you need to be really switched on and aware of what's going on. Then you've got either the A, B or C version has a ring to go around the nose. The other versions have just 2 side bits. Then there's different, obviously different machine gun configurations. And different nose configurations as well, so it's quite detailed, a lot to it. Obviously the horizontal stabilizers going on, the nose section going on, and the upper section going in. Some decals to go on the bulkhead. Then it's the ball turret makeup, how to do that in 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no 8, in 8 sections. Shouldn't take too long though, really. I think the masking and everything will take longer. Then there's the upper turret put together, and the tail wheel. There's the upper turret going in next. Then you've got the bomb bay doors. Hope you can see that. Bomb bay doors closed, bomb bay doors open. The ball turret going in and the rear wheel going in. Looks pretty simple. Gives you the colours for it as well. A couple of holes to be drilled. 0.3mm holes for a couple of aerials or whatever. Then you've got the wings going together with a couple of parts to go in them. a wheel bay section to go in, to be built up. Then you've got the wing, turbochargers and the aileron or the flap to go in, and the turbocharger there going on the side, or the exhaust to go on the side. Wheels, engines, propellers going on. And then the same for the other wing. So it's all pretty self-explanatory. The wing sections fit into the fuselage. I think you push them on and then push them back, and they click into place. A couple of machine gun barrels to be put on the back. Then we have the masking, but also the light purple shows a liquid mask. So you've got some mask set, some pieces of mask to cover most of it, but obviously parts I think that are too curved, concave or convex, you have to use the masking fluid. As you can see, there's different openings. This is the same, shows you whereabouts on the masks they are. These ones for tyres or wheels. These bits for around the outside of the nose. And you've got the upper, you've got side windows, and the upper fuselage masks. Very easy to follow, very explanatory. Obviously liquid mask in there and in there. This is the cheek, two versions of the cheeks. That's the outside of the cheeks, and then you've got the inside or the inner of the glass. So give you the inside and the outside so that you can airbrush the inside as well as the outside and not have to worry, so that's really good. Ball turret, upper turret, and the side windows, and then we're on to the aircraft that you want to do. So Piccadilly Lily is A in the top corner. B, it's got B as Piccadilly Lily as well. Must be two versions. You've got Algeria, August 1943, and Thorpe Abbott's United Kingdom, September 1943. So two different versions there. This one is Alice from Dallas. And we've got Sunny 2. Again. Rosie's Riveters. This one's Skipper. That's Skipper. And this one is horny. Hard luck. Gives you all the, obviously all the details, decals and positions and paint colours for different set parts, and that one's hard luck. And again shows you all the decals. So that's one book. Then the second book I'll just basically fly through pretty much. Starts with the cockpit, different bits you can make up, photo etch and bits of plastic to detail it up a bit. Bombay, putting it all together just the same as in the other one. The photo etch for the instrument panels, the side of the fuselage, putting that all together. I can't actually see much different at the minute. Seat in and belts for the rear turret gunner. All looks pretty much the same up to there. Shows you more, I think it basically shows you more in depth how to put most of these bits together with the machine gun mounts and things like that. Now this is different, the nose is totally different than the other one. This one with the two extra parts on the sides. It's for N. As with this, having 4 machine guns out the 2 out the cheeks and 2 in the nose. Then this is for L, M and O. This one's for L only. God, there's so much to learn. And you've got the makeup, the ball turret, fitting the ball turret and the upper turret. Fitting it all into place, doing the engines, fitting the photo etch parts to the engines. The wings and the undercarriage sections with the engines. Sorry guys if it's going on a bit now and boring you a bit. And then again we've got all the masks, all the mask sections, a few pages of those, and then it's onto some more. You've got mugwump, nine little yanks and a jerk. This one is, can't read it, Miss My Lovin'. Walking Hawk, that's what it is. And then the decals on the back. So there you go, guys. That is that. Oh, what a comprehensive set of deep instructions and everything on that is. So with that, hope I haven't bored you too much. Hope you've managed to last to the end, and thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Again, hope 2025 is really good for you, and hope you come back and watch more and make the channel grow even bigger. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Oh guys, one last bit. I apologise for adding on to the end. This also came in the box. It's a bloody 100th bomb group pin badge. I think that's a nice little touch. I think the only other thing I think I would have liked in the box would have been a poster of the box art. I think that would have been nice, but hey ho, can't have it all. And I'm going to gift this to somebody anyway. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.